a big, fat panda.
I'm not a big fat panda. I'm the big fat panda. Skadoosh.
Hello and welcome to Big Fat Panda show number 6. Can you believe it's been 6 shows already? Okay, so this show, we're kind of still in Christmas, so I wanted to get this out before Christmas. So hopefully you're watching this a couple of days before Christmas or a couple of days after, and you're still in the spirit. We have a great guest for you today, Elantrice Hughley. I know Elantrice for some time now, wonderful person, very unique view on things. I think you'll be totally interested. But before that, remember I was complaining that it was getting cold in Florida and it was like 35 degrees? It's been pretty warm now, and I'm thinking that I might want the cold back.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
On the last show, we pretty much covered all the magic of Disney Christmas. This time we're gonna go into Universal Studios a little bit. Not as magical, but definitely magical moments, but not as magical as a Disney Christmas. What I really liked was the Grinchmas with the Who's from Whoville. I have a great highlighted version on BigFatPanda.com, but take a look at their version of how the Grinch stole Christmas.
Mr. Greenwood, come to tingle, the bell gotta tingle all your troubles away. Everybody wake up and then we'll go back, 'cause Christmas is coming again.
Rise to the roof, empty bags in his fist. The roof? I don't think so. What's next? Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. No, skip ahead.
And of course, meeting the Grinch himself was a lot of fun.
Your camera is right there.
Where, right there?
Right there.
Where, right there?
Right there. It's right over here.
Right in that area? Not so much here. Not up there, but like right in there.
That circle right there.
Perfect.
And how do you feel about Christmas right this second?
Right now?
Yeah.
It's all right. You know.
All right, he goes back and forth.
So before they do their Macy's holiday Thanksgiving Day parade style New York parade, they had this Hippo balloon come out and like do a dance for us. It was oddly entertaining and fun. I didn't understand quite what was going on. It was like a stationary parade, if you will. Kind of fun. The song in the background is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. It's copyright, so I can't put it here, but it was pretty entertaining and definitely unique. Then came the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Holiday Parade. I was happy to see the police officers and the balloons, and it did feel urban like New York. To me, it just lacked Christmas magic. Now, getting back to some real Christmas magic, SeaWorld actually had an amazing Christmas celebration. Even if you take out the animals, forget the fish, forget the whales for a second, the celebration itself was amazing, starting with Winter Wonderland on Ice. I was mesmerized by skaters on ice with Christmas music. I just couldn't take my eyes off of it. I thought it was beautiful. It was like Shamu Stadium got transformed into a church. The lady that sang Believe, the Christmas Miracles song, wow. Praise God, I was feeling the spirit from her. also have this nice sea of trees. The lake that's in the middle of the park was really decorated in lots and lots of Christmas trees. They all lit up and did a dance type of a thing, a light dance. Very nice, very magical. And I'm a real nut for the Voices of Liberty, so they have this a cappella group called Pop Fusion at SeaWorld, and they opened up the Winter Wonderland on Ice. Listen to some of these tunes. And this seems to be the time of year to go to the movies. If you haven't yet, think about going to see Saving Mr. Banks. Saving Mr. Banks stars Tom Hanks and Emma Thompson, and it's really about the making of Mary Poppins and how Walt Disney had to woo P.L. Travers, the writer of Mary Poppins, to give him the rights to make the movie. Now, I had never seen Mary Poppins. Go ahead, throw your rocks, throw the rocks. I'm going to try to avoid that. I put this on Facebook that I hadn't seen Mary... Actually, no, I put on Facebook that I had just watched Mary Poppins. I just got it from Apple TV. And I watched it, and I didn't really like it. I think it has to do with not watching it as a child. You guys know I'm a Disney fanatic, and I'm even a musical fanatic. Love The Wizard of Oz. But Mary Poppins, you know, I watched it because I wanted to go see Saving Mr. Banks and have a reference to understand what happened. So when Facebook found out I wasn't liking it, it was like the Salem witch trials and my name was Giselda. Some of my Facebook friends came out to support me, even if they didn't agree with me. Others just killed me. There's really no arguing. It's a nice, pleasant movie, and I'm sure for the time it was made, it was excellent, and I think it carries over that nostalgia for a lot of people, and they just love it. It just wasn't my thing. I don't know why. A couple of months ago, I received an email from a fan of the show, Eddie Wells, and his wife, Sarah. He said, "Hey, I'm coming down to Disney. We'd like to see you." And it was like, okay, sometimes I will definitely meet people, especially if they seem nice. Sometimes I can't if real life is getting in the way. In this case, I'm very happy to have made two new friends, Eddie and Sarah Wells. We went to Via Napoli and had a really nice dinner, and Sarah had a great idea for the My Disney Experience app. What had happened was she had made her FastPass Plus reservations, and she missed one. You're walking around the park, you know, 6 o'clock is your time to get on Toy Story Mania, you happen to forget, and you miss it. So she had a great idea, something that would be so easy for them to incorporate into the app. Okay, I am here with Sarah Wells. And Sarah, can I see your FastPass Plus Magic Band? Very good. Now, you had a great idea for the app. Because what happened? You missed?
Our FastPass reservation. It was a very sad moment, and it was for Toy Story Mania.
And once you miss that, forget it. You're not waiting on that one. 90
minutes, 80 minutes.
So what should the app do?
I think it should have a notification, an alert on your smartphone.
You mean like every other app? Yeah,
yes.
You know what? You're absolutely right. That is a great idea, and we've got to try to get this video to the Disney people. Because if they gave you an alert that said, hey, in 15 minutes you have a FastPass Plus, what would you have done? I would have ran to the location. I agree. Well, let's get your husband in here really quick. Oh, he's not there. Oh.
No, I'm over here.
Hello, Mr. Eddie Wells.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm going great.
I know that, that monopod. Oh, that's mine.
Yes,
okay. Just a simple push notification. Just an hour before their time, so many people would not miss their FastPass Plus reservations. Citywalk is getting a major overhaul with 8 new food venues. I went to the media event and learned a little bit more about the offerings.
And that takes us on to our new Italian concept. You know, we have a really great Italian restaurant here right now, Costa Mori, but as we do with everything, we look for an opportunity to make it better. And we think we have exactly that. Franzo is a working title name for our new Italian kitchen. We're going to take our Italian experience and kick it up several notches to something entirely new. When you go into this place, you'll have a vista right into the kitchen where you'll see them making fresh pasta every day to order.
I think that's exactly right, Mark. We want to show off our kitchen. You know, our theme here in Citywalk, really, we're talking about three things. We're talking about fresh ingredients, we're talking about made for you, and we're talking about made in front of you.
What I really liked is they kept talking about simple, fresh ingredients. And if you watch any of those chef shows on TV, you know that that's the formula. Simple, fresh ingredients always is better than some processed food. Making fresh pasta every day, that's fantastic at the new Italian place. And it all should be done by June 2014. And they gave us just a little bit more about Diagon Alley and the Leaky Cauldron.
Today we're going to share some exciting new details about the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley, which will open next summer at Universal Studios Florida. The new area will be next door to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade, which is at Universal's Islands of Adventure. Now, you're going to be among the first to hear some of our plans. So the Hogwarts Express is such an iconic part of the fiction. Tell fans more about that journey.
The journey from King's Cross to Hogsmeade is where Harry met Ron and Hermione. You are going to step onto the platform. There will be that amazing gleaming train. You can board it and take the journey to Hogsmeade.
And then the other way around, going from Hogsmeade, taking the Hogwarts Express into London. When you get off in London, the first thing you'll be able to do is walk through that incredible London set. And the level of detail, although the same depth of detail at Hogsmeade, is totally different between sort of a rural mountain village and an urban city.
Yes, they're very different. I mean, the philosophy all the way through was that detail just gave everything such credibility. So if everything seems to be completely real, and then magic grows out of that.
Now, let me tell you about our next piece of news. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley needed a special place where families could relax and have a great, authentic meal. So we're going to tell you a little bit about the Leaky Cauldron and bringing that to life.
It's another great opportunity to walk from one space into another, to experience the whole thing. In a movie, you only see what the camera allows you to see, but here we were able to put detail into the ceiling, encouraging people to look up.
It is like walking right into that scene from The Prisoner of Azkaban. It's something that I guess you're just going to be blown away by. You know, it's a 360 experience.
We're building it so much bigger than I think anybody could imagine. There are more alleys, more shops. It's big, it's huge.
So, there you go. We are creating the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Diagon Alley because there are so many more stories to tell and adventures to share. We can't wait to tell you more about what we're doing. Next year is going to be very special. Be sure to watch for more news and updates starting early in the year. Thanks a lot.
And now, thanks to my friend Robert Bearden from MickeyUpdates.com, let's go check out Epcot's holidays around the world.
Well done. Yes. Now, the Christmas carol I was singing, you know, like so many of today's holiday traditions, comes from the United Kingdom. La 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 la, trove the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la.
The time when cultures from around the world come together to share our stories. For you see, as different as we are, our traditions are the same and based in love and the search for enlightenment.
One way or another. But in all of my Christmases, I have never seen this Misa. So all this talk about this barn Santa, it's neither here nor there, because we all know these mischief makers do not exist except in stories or fairy tales. So all this talk about this barn Santa, it's neither here nor there, because we all know these mischief makers do not exist.
Unless they do exist and are therefore very clever and mischievous indeed.
I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
And as 2013 comes to a close, so does the limited time magic celebration for the Walt Disney World Resort. They came up with this one that everybody seemed to love, signature cards. The characters actually had their own cards with signatures, and when you met them, they were giving these cards out. They were fairly limited. They were only out for about a week or so. My friend Steve Fox provided these pictures here. You can catch Steve Fox on Instagram at the Disney Fox, link above. I love the way he set the cards up with the pictures in the background. It was awesome. But here's a few of those signature cards. This month's prize is something you can put on your fridge. It's magnetic, and you can write on the Mickey head in chalk how many days until your next trip. There is also a $10 gift card to spend at Disney to go along with that. Thanks to Krista from DisneyWays.com for donating this month's prize. And all you have to do to be eligible for this month's prize is mention Mean Muggin' Monday in the comments below. You'll understand more about that when you meet our guest. And now, a quick word from our sponsor. The Big Fat Panda Show is sponsored by Mouse Planning, Disney vacation planning for people who prefer their Walt Disney World vacations to be practically perfect in every way. Let the Mouse Planner do the planning so you can focus on having fun. Visit mouseplanning.com today for a no-obligation quote on your next visit to Walt Disney World. I am here with Elantrice Hughley from DizThruBrownEyes, logo or title right above me. DizThruBrownEyes. And I say Elantrice correctly all the time now.
Thank you.
Because I said Elantrice once, and I thought I had it right, but I kind of had a feeling that I didn't. So I said to her, did I get it correct? And your response to me was?
No.
That's it. She didn't tell me. I was like, and? What's the correct? She had me work for it a little bit.
And then we had to go through the whole trying to text the pronunciation.
Yes, that was pretty hard trying to phonetically do like a dictionary.
Yes.
Okay, and I have to give you a hug. Hi, sweetie. Mwah. I'm very happy that you're here. I don't have enough Elantrice in my life.
We need to change that.
We do. I met you, if you remember, at the Disney Food Blog meetup at wherever AJ had the food blog meetup. I met you and your sister, Jovan.
Yes.
Who now has a little boy that we will talk about later at some point. He'll come into the conversation. Jacob.
That baby.
Yeah, a lot of times I think that Jacob is her son. Not to take away from Jovan, I'm sure she's a great mom, but I think that this aunt loves that baby so much that, yeah. Okay, so your blog has a lot of stuff on it, a lot of good, interesting stuff. I like that you have weekly things.
Okay.
So we have Mean Muggin' Monday.
Yes.
Which is, you describe it because I don't want to describe it.
Okay, Mean Muggin' Mondays, I showcase a coffee mug. I'm a coffee lover, love my Keurig, want to hug it. And I thought it would be very interesting because I have a collection of coffee mugs. So let me reach out to those that do. So every week, every Monday, I will spotlight one.
And what's funny to me is I never thought about it, but there is a comforting, wonderful thing to your coffee mug. And I have my own mug that I love. It's I'm going to show it to you here. I'll put it probably on the back so you can see it. I'm actually giving Elantrice one of these.
Yes.
I spoke about this once on Inner Mouse, and they made fun of me. Because I'm very comforted by, I know it's a Christmas mug, I keep it out all year. I'm just comforted and I like it. And then I sent a mug over to your Mean Muggin' Monday. Do you remember this?
Yes, I do remember that one.
This comes with a spoon attached to the side to actually mix your hot cocoa. So if somebody has a favorite mug, they can send you an email to where?
DizThruBrownEyes@yahoo.com.
It's right up there. And they can send you a picture of the mug?
Yes, picture of the mug and a description. Why do you like it? Where did you buy it? Etc.
Okay, we want a backstory with the mug. So do that, and you will be on the next Mean Muggin' Monday, unless she gets 100 of them, in which case, eventually, you will be on Mean Muggin'
But you will get a date of when it'll post.
That's cool. It's very nice. I like it. It's very cool to watch and see what other people's mugs that you might want to get.
That is true, and it does not have to be Disney.
Oh.
It can be any type of mug.
Okay, I thought it was a Disney thing. Okay.
It could be.
But it should be. It should be Disney. Then you have isn't there a Friday thing you do?
I used to do a Friday item. Now I do a Saturday post that's dealing with shopping.
And what isn't it Saturday? There's a name for it. Saturday something?
Yes. God, I forgot the name.
We could go look at it.
Because you made me remember.
We'll edit this out so no one knows that you forgot it. Well, what is it? Saturday? Hold on, there's a name. Saturday what?
Saturday Shopping Series.
Saturday Shopping Series,
Yeah.
which is?
Which is video, sometimes at the stores and Disney. And also we're starting to do small businesses.
Really?
To showcase them. Yes.
Okay, for people that don't know you, she is a shopping maniac, shopaholic, and she's always getting me jealous of things that I can't afford or I don't have. I don't think she's buying everything she shows, but it feels that. It kind of feels that way.
No, not everything.
It kind of feels that way.
Maybe Vinylmation.
Oh, let's show your Vinylmation collection. We're going to disappear for a moment. Do you see this on the wall behind us? That is Elantrice's Vinylmation collection. Let's see if we get. You have about 2 or 3 pictures for me?
Yes.
Okay, so we can just talk over it. Do you know what we're looking at now?
Right now we're looking at some of my favorites. And my #1 favorite is mine that was autographed by Anika Noni Rose.
Who's
Who
that?
did the voice of Princess Tiana in Princess and the Frog. She was able to autograph me one at the D23 Expo in 2011.
You met her?
A friend of mine was actually able to meet her, and they took a Vinylmation with them.
Awesome.
And had her autograph, and they brought it to me.
Okay, awesome. Brings me to my next thing. Now, and I know it's not the same. I don't mean to trivialize this, but I know, and it's not Disney. When Kung Fu Panda came out from DreamWorks, there was something in me being a big guy all my life that was always trying to fit in and be accepted, that I just liked, the whole Kung Fu Panda thing. And again, not the same. I think it's bigger. But what did it do for you when Tiana came as Disney's first black princess?
It felt good.
Was it something you were waiting for? Do you remember thinking as a child that you wanted this? Or as a child you did not, color wasn't an issue?
For me, color was not an issue. As I got older, I understood why princesses were the way they were because of where the stories originated from.
Okay.
So to me, that's why. But when she came along, it was like, oh, I was very excited, very happy. Of course, went merchandise crazy. So I can understand for girls, even of all colors, just to be represented.
They really did a good job.
They did.
I love Tiana. She needs a
restaurant.
That's what we were talking about. She needs her own New Orleans restaurant. It doesn't even have to be the Magic Kingdom. That'll work
That's true.
anywhere.
It would work, and do meet and greets there.
Oh, Mama Odie. Love her.
Yes.
Got to dig a little deeper.
Yes.
Do you think it's the last time we're going to see a black princess?
That I'm not sure of. I keep trying to think of different stories, but so far I haven't come up with one yet.
We like Frozen.
Yes, love Frozen.
And Jacob, the little boy we told you about, her nephew, that was his first movie.
His first Disney movie, and he did well.
What did he think of it?
He kept repeating Anna. Anna, 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 Anna. And then, not to get away from the movie, at the very end, he was doing certain gestures and waiting on the snow to fall.
Aww. There's a big joke that the people in Florida are obsessed with the fake snow. Wherever you go to Celebration, there's fake snow. You
That's
go to Osborne, fake snow. You go to the Magic Kingdom, fake snow. Your Vinylmations. You just told me about a set that's coming out.
The Haunted Mansion set. Your face lit up when I told
It did.
you.
This is going to be the one. These are going to be the portraits.
Yes.
From the gallery.
Yes, it's a set of 4.
They're going to sell them in a box of 4.
Sell them in a box of 4.
Do we know how much?
I will have to check and see. I want to say they're going to be like about $60.
You can't check and see. How are you going to check and see? Okay, they're going to be about $40, huh? Okay.
About 60.
Oh, about 60. Do you buy a mug every time you come, or you?
I try to buy a mug. If not, I'll take a picture of a mug. One of my favorites that I have not used, my Club 33 mug.
You have a Club 33 mug?
Yes, I have a Club 33
mug. Do you have to go to the restaurant to buy it?
Yes.
So you went there?
Yes.
Tell me about this.
I was invited to go when I was at the Expo, D23 Expo.
Okay.
This year. Wonderful experience.
What did you eat?
Oh goodness, chicken. It's safe.
And it was.
I'm a picky eater. Picky eater, yes.
I would get. That's all I would get is the chicken.
Chicken,
too.
And the chocolate cake. Oh my god.
And the service, amazing.
Service was amazing. It was just, I'm at Club 33. Like that's all I was
thinking
thinking
about. Do the waiters and waitresses know these people believe this is special because they're at Club 33? I mean, do they make it as special as it is?
Yes, very nice, very polite. Take as many pictures as you want. There's a doorway to the balcony if you want to go and look out.
Do you say things to the people that I would go out the balcony and be like, yeah, you can't eat here. Sorry. Have fun today.
No, I would not do that. Maybe a little wave.
So you work also in the mental health field.
Yes.
Doing?
I'm a clinical case manager / counselor. So I usually work with parents who have defects involvement. Department of Family and Children Services.
Okay.
And also we do work with children as well. So
like autistic children too?
My agency doesn't do autistic children, work with them. We usually can refer them out.
Okay. So a defect, I guess they're considering what?
Abuse and neglect.
Oh, okay, okay. Do you ever feel powerless?
Sometimes, but I also have to realize it's up to the person to want to change, especially dealing with adults.
Okay. I'm sure sometimes you want to help the kids and you don't know how to get...
True, and it takes time and patience. Because
you got to not take that home with you, huh?
That's true.
I've seen a video that you made, which I thought was very nice, was very sincere, and it wasn't heavy-handed. It wasn't, you weren't yelling and preaching to people. You're basically saying if you are depressed, especially this time of the year, because you were saying about the...
About the light.
Right.
During the winter, it gets darker early. But the darkness helps with the depression because you want to be secluded. And it's just get out in the light, open up a window. Even get brighter lights in your house in the winter time, and it does help.
And you're telling people not to, if you are depressed, try not to wallow in it and stay at home, get out, talk to people.
Yes. A lot of people feel like if I'm going to go to a counselor, I'm crazy. That's not true. Counselors were put here to help. Seek help, but no one can help you if you don't say anything. Now, family members can notice different things. Even with family members, take them to a counselor. Even with counselors, you still have to find the right fit, but make the telephone call.
Yeah.
I mean, we're coming up on the holidays, and usually around the holidays, the suicide rate goes up.
I think it's become less and less of a stigma to see a counselor or a therapist. I think I know a lot of counselors and therapists that see counselors or therapists themselves.
Yes, that is true.
So if you do have a problem, it's talking to someone. Go do it. I thought it was a really nice message that you made, and having a Disney Channel like you have, I didn't expect it. So after all the shopping stuff that I saw, I thought that was fun.
Because like me going to Disney is therapy.
Oh, I agree with that.
I'm getting away from the real world. Let me go to my happy place because it is stressful.
Once when I walked into Disney, my uncle looked at me and he said, "John," I said, "What?" He says, "You look like you got your fix." And as negative as that is, there is something to that if you can find the right drug, Disney, it does help. It's a therapeutic thing where you escape for a little bit, and I think even after you come out, it renews you a little bit.
It does.
I get not everybody. I'm sure some people have, they can go to a baseball game and that does it for them. Disney does rejuvenate the soul.
True.
Should we tell your sister what I did say about her?
Yes, tell her.
Okay, I saw the Ariel video and I asked her if she had a model do it for her. Not that Elantrice is not absolutely gorgeous. The lady that I saw in the Ariel video who I didn't know, I forgot. I had met Jovan, but a long time ago. Wow, gorgeous. Your sister's gorgeous. We're going to put a picture of that video up on here.
Oh, wow. Yes. I had her be the model. She was getting makeup done at the Sephora
Yes, that was the video.
Booth at the D23 Expo this year.
I thought it was a model you had found.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to live with her after that.
Ah, you gotta. If you send a mug into the email we'll put up here again, send a picture of your mug, your favorite mug. It doesn't have to be Disney, and a story that goes with it, like why is it your favorite mug?
Yes.
Let Elantrice know that you saw her here on the Big Fat Panda Show number 6, and you will be entered into the contest to win this month's prize.
All right. Thanks.
So you're just going to have to get it to me. And if you don't like somebody's mug, just don't send me their name and they can't win the prize.
I would not be that way. Thanks for having
Thank
me.
You, Thank you, Ann. And there you have it, show number 6. I wanted to get it out before Christmas so we could still enjoy the Christmas festivities that went on this month. From the bottom of my heart, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a great Happy New Year. So go forth, create pandemonium, and above all, give out some panda hugs. They do go a long way, and they mean a lot more to the people that get them than you think. Until 2014, Panda out. This is for you, Mark Acosta. Delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers.